It's your boy. It's your boy.
All right, family, we back. You tune in to the Scooda Radio Podcast with your boy Scooda, man. I told you at the beginning of the program that we had a dope interview for you all. So, without further ado, I would like to welcome to the Scooda Radio Podcast my G, Jonathan Traylor. What's going on, bro?
Good, my guy.
What's going on? Look, so you in St. Louis, man. You've been here a couple times. I was blessed to see you it was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You came to St. Louis and you did an event. But for those who are wondering who is Jonathan Traylor, briefly tell us, who is Jonathan Traylor?
Man, I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a son. Best friend. I'm a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'm a songwriter, dancer, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Just a guy in love with Jesus, man.
Yeah. Man, that's what's up, man. Just being in love with Jesus, you know. It's and you're young too. How old are you?
Man, 29.
29,
Yeah.
young out here doing it, and we don't see too many of us young brothers. I mean, I'm just 31, but you know, we don't see too many of us young ones out here like going hard, like not just doing it, but just like going hard. You know how some people be like, "Are you a Christian?" Yeah, I'm a Christian. They kind of look around or whatever. Yeah, I'm a Christian, but like we boldly proclaiming this, man.
Big facts, man.
Now, has it been like that your whole life though? Have you always been sold out for Christ, or what moment got you to like, man, I gotta be for real about this?
Oh man, to be real with you, bro, like I've always been in church.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but it was more so my mom and granny was, you know, taking me to church.
Yeah.
Youth church, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like I didn't have my own personal relationship with God. You know, I was serving my granny's God, I was serving my mom's God, you know, my pastor's God, but I didn't know him for myself.
Yeah.
But I remember going to a camp, man, and I'm not even trying to get too deep and crazy, but I went to a camp, man. It was called Discovery Camp.
Okay.
And the last day, and then people may not know my story, but a snippet before we go into depth, like I was abused by my stepfather when I was younger, man, and it was like I dealt with a lot of unforgiveness growing up because he was a minister in the church, but still coming home and you know, putting his sins on my mom, putting his sins on us, and it got kind of crazy. So I got to this point, like, yo, how could he go to church and serve God and then come home and be this guy, you know? But I dealt with a lot of unforgiveness. So I went to this camp, man, and the last day, the guy stood up there, and it's like this camp is like a whole bunch of young people, man, just on fire for God.
Yeah.
And last day, pastor gets up and he says, man, today we're going to deal with unforgiveness. If you have any unforgiveness in your heart, come to the altar. We're going to let it go. Bro, that was my first day. I learned, you know, I tapped into speaking to my heavenly language as well. Yeah. But he said, let it go. Lifted up my hands and I began to just say, you know, called my stepfather's name out. I forgave him. But something crazy happened, right? Bro, we went out. And now you got the peers praying for one another. They had like young people, bro, laying hands on one another, bro, and it was powerful, bro. They're praying. They're saying, "Hey, man, we rebuke the spirit of low self-esteem, of depression, of suicidal thoughts, of unforgiveness, bro." We all laying hands and praying for each other. So I'm trying to do it fast because I want to take the
no, you good. It's
but bro,
you.
Man, they took us outside. This is like a campground, bro. No lights outside, bro. Campground, forest in the background, and we're praying, bro. It's around 11 something at night. All the other kids are back in their cabins or whatnot, but we're praying, and a woman puts her hand on my back, bro, and I automatically, like, I'm frozen, bro. I can't even speak. I can't even pray anymore. Like, I'm like, what's going on? What's this feeling? Like, I felt the crazy, undeniable gravity of God's presence. Wow. So back in the day we had the crank cameras, you know. So somebody took a picture with that, and then they had a digital camera. They took a picture, and bro, the power of God was there. The next day she came up, she said, guys, look at this picture. This picture, bro, she zoomed in, and the woman that laid her hands on me, she said, I felt something go through me whenever I pray for you. And she zoomed in, and it was like a white hand on my back, bro. Like this crazy, it was crazy. And she zoomed in some more, and you see like these lightning bolts in the picture. And she was like, no, I know that's crazy. And this is when like you can like filter and throw stuff on there. But she zoomed in some more, and you kind of see like these crazy spirits, like these demons fleeing into the forest, bro. So again, we were praying, like we rebuke the spirit of insecurity, of depression, of suicidal thoughts, all that. And you see the faces, and they're mad, and they're pumping their fists, and they're like flying into the forest, bro. It was the craziest picture I've ever seen. But that day it transformed me, bro. I was like, God is real. This is real, you know. So I went back like on fire, bro, like ready to.
Man, that's what's up. On fire. Now, and it all transitioned from the forgiveness. Facts. I believe that's where they came from, the forgiveness.
Me letting it go.
Now, real talk, and I've talked about this on my previous shows and stuff, and a lot of people that listen to the show know, my father, so it kind of a similar situation to where when I grew up, my dad left. He cheated, did whatever he did. And I did see him hit my mom before, and it was a spirit of hate. Of course, it was unforgiveness, but it was like hate, man. Like, it was just so much rage. Like, when people would say something, like, I wouldn't even care if he got hurt at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh man, it is what it is. He did what he did. Man. So I definitely understand the power of forgiveness is real. Like, people, we throw it around saying, oh, I'm sorry and stuff like that. But forgiveness, that's a true aspect of Christ. And shackles are broken and chains are broken, man. Like, it was at a point where I hated dude. I was like, man, I hate you. So I know exactly where you're coming from. Right. I know exactly how it could be, man, because it's tough. And especially as a black man growing up and, seeing these things and being open to a lot of other spirits, it could lead you this way, this way, this way. So what did it, in your state before you forgave him, what did it kind of lead you to? Did it, were you like, women, drugs, did it do anything like that, or was it just like an unforgiving, just like a pent up anger and rage? It was
anger, it was hating. I mean, I can be real. Like, it was times where I wanted to like pick up a pot, go in the kitchen, just like hit him upside the head with it. But I was going to school and I was like fighting all the time, bro. Like, teachers thought I was tripping. They didn't know I was going through stuff at home. Gotcha. But they wouldn't give me a star, right. And I'll flip over a table. I'll pick up a pencil, try to stab folks with it. And they thinking I'm just crazy. I'm like, no, I'm just angry, man. Like, I'm angry, and I wouldn't know how to, get that out. Yeah. But yeah, man, it sucked, bro.
Bro, it's tough. But like I said, the forgiveness aspect is one thing that just, man, it's just. And we can talk all day just on forgiveness alone, man. Just on forgiveness alone. But we got to keep it moving. But now, so you forgave him. You just started this fire for God. Yeah. What happened after you had that fire and you got back, and what happened and started to change? What was the first thing that started to change in your life?
Man, everything. Like, I didn't even want to play basketball like that anymore. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to kind of, when you get to that place, you just want to be in your room and pray and read the Bible, bro. But like, I was on a spiritual high, but what goes up must come down. Like, I wasn't really rooted or grounded. Like, I still was going to church, and I was like, this is but like, I remember just getting to a point where I was like, because I didn't have this crazy community around me either. I had my mom and granny and stuff, but like, it wasn't a lot of kids at that time trying to go hard. But I remember finding friends that we had like some kind of church or chapel program at school, whatever. Started attending there, getting friends that were like-minded, and that's what made me be like, yo, like, that's what kept my fire burning, man. So yeah, it was that.
That's what's up. Now you're singing, man. Jonathan Traylor, you're out here, you traveling. When did you start to sing and know that, you know what, this is something? I think God gonna take me somewhere with this,
man. Oh my goodness. I remember doing a musical. We did Rent, the musical Rent. Bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you Broadway?
Yeah, it was my school. It was okay. They gave me an also role. I was singing. My mom came. She was like, "Oh man, acting and singing and stuff." So that she encouraged me in that. But it was more so when I got to high school, like my freshman year. Yeah, I was singing for the ladies, man. I wanted the women.
There you go. That Chris Brown and Mark.
Yeah. Because Chris Brown was big,
dancing on the cars and stuff.
Bro, I was doing the most, bro. We would go, bro. To be real, I had a little group called Chosen, man, and we would go to the mall, like on a Saturday, bro, just to go sing doo-wop, shoo-wops to women, bro, and get numbers, bro. It was, it was dope.
Now let me put you on black. Who got the most numbers, though?
Man, me and my bro Jamal. Hey, bro, we was killing it.
Oh, okay.
We was up singing, what song was that? Ooh and da da do do the very first song.
Oh yeah,
that shit, bro.
Y'all, man, so y'all was trying to get the old ladies. Y'all was looking for cougars. That's what y'all was.
Bro, come on, man. Hey, paying for our class rings.
Paying for the class ring. But so that's when you knew. So you singing for the ladies and everything. So when did you want to like go full fledged with gospel music?
Man, well, I always wanted to sing positive music. Because it was so much negativity going out. It was so much look, everything was just,
man, we was rough back then, bro.
Everything was like fight.
Those are the days, though.
I never scared. Let's go. Like
Bone Crusher.
Exactly, man. But I wanted to release some kind of positivity, man, and encourage people and give people hope, especially with stuff that I grew up with, being homeless and the abuse and all that stuff. And it's like, bro, I want to write good music, happy music. So I don't want to necessarily say my beginning goal was to write Christian music, gospel music. It was just to uplift people. But again, when I came into my own relationship with God, I was like, I want my whole life to just, just be grateful. I want him to know how grateful I am, and I owe him everything. So I started writing for him, man.
That's what's up. Yeah. Now you out here, you going from singing to the ladies in the mall. Getting them singing up them Gucci purses.
Whoa. Which one of y'all?
Now we telling it to the Lord.
Yeah, man.
And what was the first song you wrote? Now I know every artist's first song, they feel like that was probably their wackest song. But what was the first song you wrote for the Lord? And how did it go, man?
Yo, that's so good. Thank you for that. Nobody has ever asked me that question, and I'm trying to think back. I may have to go off screen for this, bro. What was my first song, bro? I think it was
He got to call a lifeline now.
No, it was it said, I will just weep and let my spirit man speak for me. I can't believe I remember this. I will just weep and let my spirit man speak for me. He knows my secret thoughts. He knows I stumble on this walk. He knows what I've been praying for. My mouth is shut, but my spirit pours out my heart. Desire flows to worship you, my Savior. Sometimes I can't express with words, but I lift my heart, let my spirit be heard and weep. Something like that. It was called Weep. Yeah.
Weep. Okay.
Yeah, it was weird.
Now what led to that one?
Man, because it's like, your spirit intercedes for you, man. Yeah. And I was going through so much at the time, like I didn't even want to talk, bro. But it's like even in those moments when you're just crying, God can read your tears. Like your tears, like He knows what you're thinking. He knows your every thought. He knows what your spirit is like. Yo, come and see about your son. So I wrote that song from there, man, and I forgot about that. That's crazy, man.
That's the humble beginnings, bro. Man. That's where it starts. So now we got the Jonathan Traylor we know, the purpose over pleasure.
Come on,
man. So you peep Wildin' Out, right?
Man.
You watch Wildin' Out, Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Branding is key with Nick Cannon and Wildin' Out. When I look at you, branding is key. Purpose over pleasure. Hat, hoodie, jacket. You got the shoes?
Oh man,
y'all coming out with the shoes?
We probably need to do some shoes. Probably need to partner with Vans or Nike or somebody.
Man, y'all heard that? We need to get some endorsements.
Hit me up. I wear white Vans all the time. Hit me up, Vans.
So purpose over pleasure. Tell us about that. What's the sole purpose for that?
Man, I just remember I was living in Atlanta at the time, and out there, man, single, bro. I was a worship leader at a church, and it was like 85% single women and they all think that you're their husband. You know what I'm saying? So I had temptation coming left and right, bro. I had women coming to me after service. God told me you're my husband. I'm like, well, the other woman said the same. One of y'all lying, but it's all good. But I had temptation coming at me left and right. And to be real with you, I was like, times I want to just give in and be like, yo, she fine. Yeah. Like I want to,
absolutely.
She fine.
Absolutely.
Can we be real?
Yeah.
But I was by my keyboard, bro, and I was just really vexed, bro. And I remember my bro Adrian had posted he made some graphic, and I believe it was Purpose Over Pleasure, right? Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I was vexed, and I was like, that's exactly how I'm feeling. Like, and I just, bro, I was writing angry.
Ooh, okay.
And it just, but not, it was directed towards my flesh. I was like, you're not about to trip me up. I'm trying to make it to heaven.
It get to a point you got to talk to that flesh. Bro, like, you got to look at that mirror and you got to say some stuff to that flesh. It was
like right there in front of me, bro. And I'm on my keyboard and I'm just writing, and it just starts. It comes out, and but the edge came out. I was like, man, this is good.
Yeah.
So everything just kind of started flowing out real aggressively, and that's how it came out, bro.
Man, that's what's up. Purpose over pleasure. Now, you recently signed with Motown Gospel.
Bro, Motown Gospel.
Tell us about that journey, man. Because I'll be honest. So to me, if I was looking out from the audience, I'm like, man, okay, Jonathan Traylor, okay, he cool. Boom. Oh, he just got signed to it. Like, whoa. So it just it looked like an overnight thing.
Bro,
it looked like it,
not.
But we know how God works. I mean, so tell us about that journey, man.
Man, that journey. I've had people steal my music. I've had people. I've got into crazy, dumb contracts. People hurt me, burnt me, man. But I feel like it was God's timing. I've been working. I've been doing this since 2009. 2009, 2010. And I've sang at juvenile facilities. I've sang at nursing homes. I've sang at apartment complexes for free. I've driven 5 hours to sing somewhere and somebody give me a fish basket and some Axe spray, bro, for free, no gas money.
Bruh.
But we've been doing it for a minute, bro, and like it's really cool to kind of be in this place now. To where like I have a whole machine behind me, bro.
Yeah.
Like we were driving, my bro Adrian, we've been doing this for a minute, and we were doing it. You know, God was opening up doors, and it wasn't like we were promoting ourselves, like, please, y'all, put us on your events. Yeah. Like, we were just going hard for God, staying faithful where we were, man. And that's the word, bro. Stay faithful where you are, man.
Stay faithful. You know what? My pastor told me one thing about staying faithful is a preacher should never have to ask to preach somewhere.
Come on, man.
It should never have to. I mean, it's so much going on. You turn on the news, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere is negativity going on somewhere. They should be like, you know what? I heard this dude named Jonathan. I need to bring him to my church. I need to bring him to my city because he need to talk to these youth.
And that's exactly how it's been, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I believe wholeheartedly as a believer, and we're Christian artists as well. You know, I believe that I don't have to chase my dreams. Like my dreams will chase me. Like if I stay faithful where I am, God will open those doors. He will put me where He wants me to be. Yeah. And we've been working. Like I'm not saying like be still and don't. No. In that quiet time when you're by yourself, like I was on my piano, bro, writing songs when no one knew about me, bro. I'm up in the garage dancing to Fred Hammond and Kurt Franklin, bro, going in. Yeah. And like preparing myself for this time. You know, so that whole process, I remember with the last event we did was the Kiara Shirt event in Arlington. We did an event with her, and someone came up to my merch table and they were like, man, I just see labels, they'll be reaching out to you really soon and you're going to have to make a choice. And you know, you hear that stuff. Yeah. Like, you know, that's cool. You know, if it happens, it happens. Yeah. But bro, like a month later, like the labels start coming. Like it wasn't just Motown, fam. We chose Motown, right. But it was multiple labels that came and we had to make a choice. Yes, it was a blessing, bro. Yeah. And I believe Motown was the best decision I've ever, like one of the best decisions I ever made. But we've been working, bro. We've been doing this. Man.
Shouts out to Motown, by the way. Yeah. And then you know what? We got some people here too. We got Adrian, man. We got Carl's manager. So it's good to have a team.
Big facts.
It's good to have a team. I'm a person who a lot of people don't know who I'm cool with. I don't try to broadcast who I'm cool with and who I rock with and stuff like that because I truly believe it's about relationship. Yeah, At the end of the day, relationship is what matters. Yeah. It's what matters in our Christianity and it's what matters in our daily walk. Yeah, because that's what's gonna help. You know, my relationship with you could be we don't tell everybody all this, but it's like, hey man, I'm just checking on you. I love you, bro. Just encouraging you.
Bro. Yeah.
Because we know women do that all the time. You got a wife, I got a wife. Yeah. So my wife has this group thing and like this group chat with other wives and they just daily, they just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, who you talking? And she laughing and giggling. I mean, what y'all laughing at? But they encouraging each other. They talking about, you know, they lifting up each other. Yeah. But men sometimes it seems like it's a little tough or you got to throw in pause to say, man, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Like, hey, like that just kind of seemed weird. But for you to have a team that you rock with and seem like y'all like y'all.
Yeah,
y'all ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a relationship thing, not just you can rap good, you can dance, you look like you know what you're doing. All right, come on, let's build this together. It seems like it's years of just y'all growing to know each other personally, then growing from there, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, my whole team, like I'm real big on like authentic relationships as well, but also people without egos. Yeah, you know, I don't like that crap. Like I haven't arrived. We here, but I haven't arrived. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, man. Like all my whole circle, my band. Like I have people that are cold at the drums and cold on the guitar and everything. That's dope. But like if your heart not there, that doesn't matter. So, but the cool thing about it, I have skilled musicians, skilled people that are also my friends and I do life with, and they don't have egos. Yeah. And fun fact, like my manager is just so happened to be my brother-in-law. So
whoa,
yeah. So that's like
there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
And that's accountability, especially when you going to
big bags, like big bags. Like
hey, wait, I'm when you going to city to city. Oh yeah, it's like hey, you know better.
But it's dope though because I don't like feel that kind of pressure. You know what I mean? Like that's my brother, but at the same time he's like, hey man, you good? Like we have real conversations, bro, and we can stay in the room, we talk, bro, and like it's good. It ain't no.
That's what's up.
Like he knows what's up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But that's my bro. But Adrian Butler, man, like this dude has been serving with me, like doing life, bro. I know people come to my shows and they see, oh, he's turned up, he's hype, but like this dude. Like when I go to his shows, I'm doing the same thing. I'm his hype man. So we're really doing life. But off the stage, like we're calling each other, checking on each other, like really like accountability.
Yeah.
We take that seriously, bro.
And that's important. And nowadays you don't really see too much accountability, man. Like y'all ask somebody something, they be like, "What's wrong with your boy?" Man, he tripping.
Yeah,
and he's just like, instead of just calling him, say, "Hey, man," because I ran into this thing where I had some friends, and one of my mentors, he was like, "Well, is he your friend?" "Yeah, that's my friend." "Well, if he's your friend, you could be able to tell him, hey, you doing wrong."
Facts.
And I always notice you have that one friend where you could be like, "Hey, man." You could slap him upside the head. You could grab him. He don't get mad. You're like, "Hey, man, you tripping. Look me in the eye and tell me you ain't lying." And he'd be like,
yeah.
"All right, bro.
Like,
this was
my whole
going
team
on."
like that, bro. And
So
I
that's
love
good.
that. They tell me like, "Bro, you off today. Bro, get it right."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate my team, bro.
So what's next, man? What's next? Jonathan Traylor, you going to city to city. You just released the album. Now, is it a re-release?
It's a re-release.
Re-release, okay.
So we released Stones and Giants as a when I was indie, July of 2018, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And with that, it was like within 4 or 5 months, it had over 1 million streams.
Yeah.
You know, as an indie artist, without me.
Indie?
Yeah, as an indie artist, I wasn't even promoting. Like, "Hey man, can you please post this? Can you post my?" I wasn't doing that, bro. Like, God really, He did that, man. And it was cool because with that, like, that's how the labels, found out. I was doing these shows, and they were like, "Man, the music is good." And when they saw the live experience, they're like, "Oh, hold on, bro! Like, this dude dancing and singing, and he moonwalking across the. What's going on?" But yeah, bro. What's next? We're gonna do these cities. We have Pompano Beach coming up, man. We have what else? St. Louis. We coming back to St. Louis, man. What November? What, bro?
22nd.
November 22nd, man. What's the name of the church, man?
Faith Miracle
Temple, man. Y'all get your tickets at JonathanTraylorMusic.com.
Yes, sir.
We got Oklahoma City coming up. We have some cities coming up, bro. But I'm working on my next project right now, and it's crazy. I just wrote a song today. I posted, bro. Fam,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Listen to me, man. This next project, Stones and Giants, was like my baby, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Man, that's so cute. That's amazing. That's a beautiful baby." But like, this next album is gonna be like grown man, full beard, bro.
Okay. Full beard, not
bro.
to have,
not with the patches, bro. Like full
not
beard,
the press
bro.
on where they they putting press
not
on.
the lace front beard,
now.
no, full beard, bro. One of them long ones, bro. No patches,
no lace front,
bro.
Hey, but look, so I told you something before and we're gonna try to cut it up a little bit, but I told you something that you convicted me.
Yeah, let me know. I need to know what you.
So,
man.
So anybody who follows Jonathan Traylor, man, you watch his IG, he's goofy. He's really goofy, man.
Yeah.
So he posted something the other day, and I thought it was real until he started finishing up his sentences. And I'm assuming, because he didn't show us where he was sitting at, but I'm assuming he was only sitting outside of a Jimmy John's or a Subway. and and I had just came from what was it? I had Jimmy John's the night before.
Oh, man.
So I seen it, and it was like, he said, "You're paying $7 to $12 for somebody to make a
assemble you a sandwich, bro. Why y'all doing
a
that?
sandwich?" So I sat there and I watched the snap the IG about 2 times. I sat there, I was like, dang. And my wife always get on me. She was like, "Babe, we got the stuff at the house. You ain't gotta." I'm like, man. So, bruh, the next day I went to Schnucks. I got me a French loaf of bread. I got the lettuce. I got some spinach, tomatoes, and everything. I made them. And I always wanted to do that sandwiches because if you ever watch Bill Cosby show, and like my wife and kids, and they had those sandwiches.
Those look good, bro.
I don't know if there's TV sandwiches or what,
glass of apple juice,
bruh.
like,
and or have a root beer or something.
Man.
I did the whole thing. So yeah, it's thanks to you, bro. I'm a changed man. I'm not finna pay nobody to assemble a sandwich for me.
Eating guacamole toast.
See, I don't know nothing about that.
Stop that. They paying $7 to $10 to put some guacamole on some toast and eating it. Go to the store, get some guacamole, get your bread toasted, put it on the toast, eat it. Be a better steward of your money, man.
Yeah, cause that $7 to $12 that adds up. If you go a lot. That's why Jared ain't the spokesperson no more. Cause let me don't. It's another episode.
Praying for you, Jared. Praying for you, Jared.
Yes, we are praying. But man, I want to appreciate. I thank you so much for stopping by the Scooda Radio podcast, man. We definitely got to make this happen again. You coming back to St. Louis on the 22nd? Now, real quick, before you go, I always ask people to give something from your belly, something encouraging to let the listeners know to encourage them about, you know, never giving up. Because we talk about this a lot on Scooda Radio Podcast. Don't give up and be consistent. One thing we always say, we want to wait on God, but we don't do anything while we waiting. Or we don't stand still and trust his word. Right. And I was just saying on the other episode, a previous episode, that I was on an escalator, and God speaks to me differently than, you know, and God speaks to you different. He speaks to us different ways. So I was on the escalator, and he taught me of just standing still. If you get on the escalator, bro, all you gotta do is stand. It's gonna get you up. It's the stairs move by itself. You don't have to do anything. So a lot of times we still try to run and do all this extra stuff, and God's like, I got you. Just and we can't be patient. So give us a word, man, an encouraging word for somebody that's out there listening.
Man, I kind of want to sing a snippet of this new song I haven't released.
Man, gonna do that too.
Man.
Oh, we gotta get approval first. Hold on.
I don't know. Well, this is what I say, man. Ooh, I want to do it. Can I do it? Can I do it? You give me the green light. Okay,
give
cool.
the green light. All right, listen, go ahead.
The song is called Unknown, man. And I just want to sing this verse in this chorus, man. It says, I remember looking up at the sky, tears filling my eyes. I'm asking God, is this really all you have for me? Seems like everybody's succeeding in life but me. It looks like everybody's winning, but I'm over here losing my mind. The time is passing me by. Success is ahead, but I feel so far behind, and I don't know which way to go. He says, follow me, but I don't know that road. It's scary, unfamiliar, looks uncomfortable. You say it's for my best. It'll help me grow. He says, take my hand, yeah. Understand that everything you're going through is for a reason. Right now you have no clue, but stay tuned. I'm about to blow your mind with what I'm going to do through you. Man, then he says, take your eyes off them and put your eyes on me. Because I am God and I know everything. I know my plans for you. I know my will for you. I know what's best for you. So give me all of you. That's it, man. Like just give it to God, man. That's it. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's it.
That's it. Give it to God, man. Thank you so much, bro. Once again, stopping by the Scooda Radio Show. Family, keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Come on.
It's your boy. It's your boy.